So Megan Thee Stallion might have a run-in with the legal system again, and all for what? So that she can take a dunk at a woman she once said, "She influenced me." Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Resource. The girls are fighting. Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion. The Barbs versus the Hotties. It is summoned into battle.
It's crazy in the streets, okay? Every social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram are talking about it. And what can we say?
Nobody's holding back.
Oh, yeah.
And to the point right now, there could be legal issues coming Megan Thee Stallion's way, which we'll get to it later, guys.
But we're going to do a brief,
how this all started. Yeah, like what's going on? Why are we here now?
So for people who don't know, this all started a couple of years ago where Nicki Minaj was featured on Megan Thee Stallion's new song at the time, Hot Girl Summer. She was featured in it. And I'm going to say unfortunately, because Nicki Minaj did it for free, right? So she did this track for her for free, and she was like a young fool.
Yeah,
coming in the game.
She was a young fool coming in the street. Yeah.
So think about it. The best rapper in the game, female rapper in the game at that time was Nicki Minaj doing something for you for free. And you're just a rising upcoming star.
And if you think about, let's say guys, this happened to you. If you think about it, you would think, oh my God, I have so much respect. And keep in mind, during a Teen Vogue interview, she did say this. She was here before us. So this is who we had to look at this time. So definitely she has been an inspiration to me. So you would think what? When you're very inspired by somebody, you have utmost respect for them. You wouldn't think to cross them or maybe rub them off the wrong way. So how did it go?
Good books with them.
Yeah, so how did it go bad?
So this is how it added up. Okay, so allegedly, Roc Nation was scouting Megan Thee Stallion to join their label, Roc Nation. Now, who owns Roc Nation? Jay-Z and a lady called Desiree Perez. They're the heads for Roc Nation. Okay. Now, Megan Thee Stallion was having issues with her label, okay? So she really wanted to join with them. So when they had that, Roc Nation also had the idea, while she does this whole promotion
with Nicki Minaj,
that's going to up her fame, basically, and we're going to have this hot talent join our label. So Nicki Minaj did all the work. So what happened after that? So she joins Roc Nation. Good for her, okay? Escaping from her old label. Then she does a collaboration with Cardi B. Now, we all know Cardi B has a hidden beef with Nicki Minaj, okay? And that beef is going to be forever, okay? Sad, but it's true.
Okay.
Now, she also does a collaboration with Beyonce, which made her win 3 Grammys.
The Savage song, the remix,
right? The Savage
song,
yes. But the thing is, the gag is, Jay-Z is part of the committee on the Grammys. Yes, he's part of the committee.
Whoa.
So I don't know about that. You know what I mean? So, and from all of these things that has been happening, she couldn't go on Queen Radio and to promote that song, we'll call it Hot Girl Summer. She couldn't do that for Nicki Minaj. So of course. So
it all culminated.
Yeah, so of course she is pissed.
Oh.
Okay? Now, a lot of things are happening. Also, I need to remind people that Nicki Minaj had never won a Grammy in her life.
Oh my God.
She's blackballed. She is blackballed.
Ooh. You know what people say?
So just think about it. This new girl that you helped to be a star in the game of rap, right? And
went from a foal to a stallion.
Wins 3 Grammys and you don't even have one? I'm shocked.
Oh my God, this reminds me of Brian McKnight's case. If you think about it, he dropped so many popular music, so many successful ones, but never won a Grammy.
Yeah.
And some people believe the reason why he's so bitter, he's disconnected from the community, is because they never gave him his flowers.
It could be just politics. You know what I mean? Politics within the whole Grammys verse and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But regardless, fast forward today, Megan Thee Stallion dropped this song called Hiss. And she says on the song, "These age don't be mad at Megan. These age mad at Megan Law."
Okay, now let's get into it, all right? By the way, the song, I believe it was addressing a lot of people. Mariah Carey allegedly brought up Drake, allegedly.
Okay.
And somehow Nicki interpreted that line to be directed at her and her husband. Now, if you guys don't know what Megan Law is, it's a reference to a law requiring registered offenders to provide their personal information to a local or to the nearest law enforcement or agency. Now, for you guys who don't know, Nicki Minaj and her now husband, Kenneth Petty, actually were our childhood sweetheart, but he actually had a history prior to that, all right? In 1995, according to the New York State Offender Registry, in April 1995, Petty was convicted of attempted first-degree R in connection with a 1995 assault that occurred when both he and the victim were 16 years old. Now, fast forward kind of a little bit more earlier, right, in like 2019 and times like that, when she was moving to California, could be wrong with the dates, he failed to register himself. And that resulted in him to actually get charged. And then I think for him, they settled with a probation and house arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the actual history of the law, Megan's Law, stems from the case of Megan Kanka, which unfortunately was a 7-year-old girl who was unalived by her neighbor, Jessie. And Jessie actually was an offender. But during those times, I don't think there was some kind of registration.
Those laws did not exist.
No.
And unfortunately, with this case, they escalated and they, faced it towards Bill Clinton at the time. So it was in the 90s. And they made this a law. So,
and then it got implemented. So here we are right now. And Nicki Minaj believed that completely Megan Thee Stallion was targeting her, and therefore she went on a 3-day live streaming where she was coming at her. And everybody who brought it up, nobody was being saved, okay?
And you know what? There was this TikToker where she said, Nicki Minaj, you're Nicki Minaj, okay? So why are you even entertaining all of this, right?
Yeah.
And the funny part about all of this is Nicki Minaj responded to her and said this.
Nicki Minaj doesn't know she's Nicki Minaj, and it's pissing me off. Because, girl, you're Nicki Minaj. What
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like she has her back against the wall.
Yeah.
She can't see compliments anymore. She don't trust nobody. Even when you think about it, according to XXL magazine, they did mention Nicki Minaj helped birth a new generation of rappers that mimic her style. We're talking about Doja Cat, Ruby Rose, Bia, Saweetie,
and Lotto. Yeah. So where we are right now is Nicki Minaj dropped her diss track, Bigfoot, where she referenced Megan Thee Stallion's mother, her having big feet, the whole case about Tory Lanez and her being promiscuous in the industry,
allegedly.
trying to get, allegedly, definitely allegedly, her trying to get music and also producers. So it
No
is
lines are being drawn.
very messy, very disgusting. I feel like she definitely crossed the line.
So speaking about crossing the line, because this is where the legal issue comes in. Richard Kanka, Megan Kanka's father, okay, read the line from his, and he was shocked and appalled about the insensitive regard about his daughter's case and how Megan took the word Megan Law and used it as a gimmick to diss Nicki Minaj. Wow. It's like you want people to be sensitive about your family's case, but you're insensitive towards other people's family's case.
Interesting.
Yeah, I see the point being drawn there.
Yeah, regardless, this whole thing definitely went overboard.
Yeah, and he took it on TMZ.
Yeah,
okay,
and he is going to file some,
He wants to definitely take legal action to see what can he do regarding about that, because now everybody's using it as bars.
Yeah, and at this point, it's just reliving his whole trauma with this whole situation.
I see the point.
Yeah, so you guys, at that point, please like and subscribe our video, and bye now.